saw a fly. Yeah, it's me cooking, and that webcam always looks a bit lopsided, but I think it should be alright. I'm making, oh, I've forgotten, Japanese, I think. Oh, there's a fly on my screen. I'm making Japanese pork curry, so it's going to be quite an interesting one. A lot of ingredients, I'm afraid. Alright, I'm going to heat up the oil first. 1 tablespoon of oil and some cumin seeds. Just going to sprinkle some of them in. Actually, I'll put this down now. There. Just put some cumin seeds in. About a teaspoon or whatever you want, really. Not too many, obviously. I think that's enough. Oh, it's not even on. It's on now. I'll be adding that pork loin soon. It's pork loin steaks. I used 3. Cut them quite thin. It doesn't take long to cook, really, once you've got everything in there. Only about 10 minutes when you've cooked the meat, partially cooked the meat and put everything in. Only takes about 10 minutes to cook. I'm not going to bother doing it in batches. Can't be bothered. Too lazy. Let's get the butter out. Butter, where are you? I can't see you anywhere. Oh. Butter. Got sour cream in the fridge. I don't know why. Why did I buy it? What was that for? Just get a little dish for the butter. Need about a tablespoon of butter as well. I'm not going to add that much though, because there's a lot of oil in there. I don't like anything to be too greasy. Just to slither more. There we go. Trying to get that butter off there, but I can't be bothered. Bone idle is what I am. Yeah, I've had a busy day in the house, doing various things, making more videos. You know, the clip champ ones. Clip champ. I don't know what I do. Oh, I haven't got the premium one now. I've got the free version. There's so mainly just some music and some other things that I don't really need. There's a lot of free music on there anyway, so I don't really need the premium one. It was $9.99, that's it, not $10.99, $9.99, so I don't have to pay that anymore. Oh, this goes forward. Yeah, a man came around, oh that smells ready. Yeah, a man came around about the kitchen floor and it's going to be done on the 15th of September. So I'm pleased about that. Just want a bit of colour to the meat. It won't go brown, not on in a Teflon pan. And if it did, the brown would come off anyway. So I'm not worried. As long as it's cooked, that's all that matters. I don't even feel like I'm making a video. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I want all the pink to be gone before I add the other ingredients. Onions, celery, onions. Of course, I'm using frozen onions as usual. Just gulp down the last of my coffee. It's nearly gone white, a sort of white colour, beige. Alright, what next? Alright, the onions. Oh, was it the butter? Just a bit of butter. Just let that melt a little bit. It was about less than a teaspoon, but it said a teaspoon. Now for the onions, turn it up a bit more. These are frozen. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah. That's enough onion. These were frozen, but I've defrosted them. Carrots. And a bit of celery, not too much. Just going to drain the potatoes that I chopped up earlier, peeled. About 2 to 3 small potatoes, chopped up small. Just going to drain them. Don't know how long I'm meant to cook this for. Just a few, just until, oh yeah, now the onion, no, the garlic and the ginger. Yeah, the frozen type. In goes the ginger, garlic. And now the ginger, also frozen. Just one rectangle. There. I'll turn the heat down in a minute. I don't want the pork to be overcooked. Turning it right down now. In fact, I'm going to turn it off while I add the rest of the ingredients. So I need a jug. I don't know, I forgot how much water I've been needing. So I'm just going to, it won't be much. Just get some spare. Alright, I've got a stock pot, chicken or pork. You can use pork stock. That goes in. One cube, you can find this in Sainsbury's. It's like cubes, rectangles for curry. It's by S&B, a Japanese company, and it's got a picture of katsu curry on the front, but you can use it for any, you can use it for any curry. Not just katsu curry, and I've just got one bit. That goes in. Curry powder. It's up to me really. The instructions weren't that clear. So, I'm going to use about a heaped teaspoon of mild curry powder, but you can use whatever you want. There. And about a tablespoon of paprika. Just put, how much is that? That's not even a tablespoon, is it? That's come to the end of its life now, so we open a new one and get about another teaspoon. Where's that spoon gone? Hope it's dry there. Alright. Yeah, I think that's enough. Oh. Tired today, tired. Yeah, I've been busy. Bay leaf in a minute. Let's just turn it back on now. Oh, I'm going to add the potatoes as well. Right, I'm going to turn this up to a boil. I think it needs more water. I hope it's not going to end up like a soup, but the potatoes should thicken the curry up. And I've got to keep a watch on them that they don't stick. I think that's everything. Oh, the bay leaf. The miso paste goes in at the end. That's the best way to do it, apparently. So, I'll need a container, heat-proof container. Just a little bowl. A little bowl. Spoon and a bigger spoon. I'll use that. It's for later on. Don't have to worry about it just yet. Let's get the miso placed out the fridge. I'm using that one. I think it's gluten free. Some of them aren't. Oh, and that dish I cooked, when was it? It was Monday, but I put it on, uploaded it yesterday. We really liked it. The man really liked it a lot. What was it now? It was just a stir fry with the chikuwa, with the Japanese fish cakes. I think they're Japanese. I'm about to check that out, you know. Alright. Well, number 8 doesn't seem to be doing anything, but if I turn it to number 1, it's boiling. Alright. I'm not going to have much time for tidying up, really, in here. Might have to come out just after dinner and do it. I'll probably pause it when it's cooking for 10 minutes. I'm not going to use the, I don't know whether to use the lid or not. No, I think I'll let it just evaporate. And when I pause it, I have to put my extractor fan on. Just check that I've got everything in there apart from the miso. Oh, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Forgot that. Is it rice wine? I've only got rice vinegar. I don't think it matters. It smells like wine to me. Right. Oops. A bit too much, but I think it'll be alright. Oh yes, and ketchup. 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Forgot about that as well. It's in the fridge, isn't it? Oh, is it in the fridge? Here it is. And this is taking a bit of a risk here. It's cola ketchup, so it's going to add a bit of sweetness. Because Japanese curries are often quite sweet. Right. I'll just roughly guess a tablespoon there. I'm looking forward to eating this meal. I wonder if anyone's tried any of my recipes. I've got a feeling they haven't. Isn't that sad? Oh, someone wrote a comment on one of my recipes, I think. I think they asked a question, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't get many comments, as you know. I'm lucky if I get 6 comments. Usually I get 0 or 1. And often the comments are my own comments, so it's really embarrassing. Yeah, soon it will be 300 videos that I've made. Not counting, I've deleted about 30 altogether. So I've made over 300 videos. And I've only got 107 subscribers. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I wish I could ask one of the experts to help me. But I don't think they can, because I'm a variety channel. That's the problem. We don't get a lot of subscribers, variety channels, unfortunately. What was on there? Oh, it seems, oh, there was something on there, needs washing up. I hate leaving lots of washing up, because the man does it, and it's not really fair on him. As soon as it comes to the boil, I'm going to put it on the timer for 10 minutes. I've got a feeling that pork's going to be overdone. That's why I don't like cooking with pork very often. Just take a bit of risk with it, really. But it's better for it to be a bit overdone than underdone. Alright. Oh gosh, there's a lot of liquid in there, so it's going to be a bit like soap. I hope the man doesn't mind. Alright, I'm just going to pause it now, so I can just do a little bit of tidying up. Oh, the miso paste might thicken it up a bit. Alright, I'm going to pause it now. Hello. It's over 10 minutes now and the potatoes are still hard. So the pork's probably going to be tough, unfortunately. It's always the same. Potatoes always take a lot longer than what the recipe says. I can feel the potatoes are still hard. What a nuisance. I think this will take at least another 5 minutes. What I've done with this, I've got some of the sauce. I know it's got bits of onions and stuff in it, but it doesn't matter. What I'm going to do is add the miso paste to that. And then at the end, I'm going to stir it in. And that will thicken it. Because apparently, making a stew, miso paste is always best added at the end, and you don't have to just add it to Japanese stews, you can add it to anything you like, if you like that umami fermented flavour. 1 heaped teaspoon, the recipe says. It smells like wine. It's nice. One heaped teaspoon. I think that's enough. Use my finger to get it off the spoon. It's a lovely flavour to it. I'll just let the liquid cool down a little bit before I added the miso paste. Just stirring it in till it dissolves. Yeah, that will thicken the stew up. Now my only concern is the potatoes and the pork, really. I should have taken the pork out and added it like 5 minutes before the end, something like that. I should have browned it and taken it out and then added it when it's going to be overcooked though, I think. Oh, anyway, it's good for your gums, isn't it? It's chewing on meat, good for your teeth. Let's try a bit of pork. I'm not mad on pork. I probably won't eat much of mine. Put it there to cool down. It can't be helped, really. I don't like hard potatoes. This lasts for ages in the fridge. Let's just have a little try of it. Get a bit of potato and some sauce. Just wait for it to cool down a bit. Don't want to burn my tongue, otherwise it'll spoil my dinner. Even though I haven't added miso yet, it's got a really good flavour. Potato is still hard. I don't know it would take longer than 10 minutes. Just trying the pork now. Still tender, good. I might actually pause this again for a few minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add the miso paste and turn the heat off. And by the time I cook the rice, it should be okay to eat. Potato's still a bit chewy, but I think if I rest it a little bit in its own heat, it should soften up a bit. So I'm going to add the miso paste now. Remember, I put it in some of the liquid from the stew or curry. I should turn the heat right down. I'll do that now. I'll turn it down. And I'll stir that in. Give it a really good mix. And what I will be garnishing it with is some celery leaves. Turn it off. Just rinse that out. Oh, still bubbling away. I'm going to take a picture of it in a minute. I'll just put these on top as well. And that is the stew. I will bring it forward towards the camera so that you can see it. There. As I said before, it's a lot more colourful than from what you can see. It's very orange looking because of the paprika. There. Just put it back on the heat. And I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to try and take a decent photo. Well, not really with the e-meat. But I'm going to just take a picture of it. So, and then I'll get the rice ready. Obviously it's microwave. Sticky rice. I'll put the lid on it. Put the lid on the stew. There. Alright then. I know it's got quite a few ingredients, but a lot of them you've probably got at home anyway. You could probably use normal white wine vinegar, normal ketchup, whatever. And just curry powder if you can't get Japanese curry blocks. They're usually in block form. But remember, don't use too many because it's very cloying. So just use one with a bit of curry powder. Alright, that's it. Another easy one pot meal from me. Hope you try and make it. Yeah? I'll make something else that I've made. Because it's all very easy. Alright then, I'll say goodbye. Bye.